Welcome back to Ingenious Accounts World, searching of errors. It is important for an accountant that the trial balance should tally. If the trial balance does not tally, it indicates that at least one error has occurred. Then, the error needs to be located and corrected before preparing the financial statement. For that, the accountant should take the following steps. First, check the totals of the debit and credit columns of the trial balance. First, he has to check the totaling of the debit and credit columns of the trial balance itself. Then, compare the account title and amount appearing in the trial balance with that of ledger, so that he can make it sure that all the ledger account balances have been recorded correctly in the trial balance. Then, compare the trial balance of current year with that of the previous year, so that he can verify whether there is any additions or deletions of any accounts, and also whether there is any large difference in amounts which is not expected nor explained. Then, check the correctness of balances of individual accounts by totaling and balancing all the accounts again. Then, check the correctness of posting in accounts from the book of original entry. Posting of all the entries from the primary books to the ledger accounts can also be verified. Now, the next two steps help us to locate some special type of errors. Next point, if the difference between the totals of debit and credit columns of the trial balance is divisible by 2. If the difference between the debit column total and credit column total of the trial balance is divisible by 2. For example, the debit column total of a trial balance is 2,40,000 and credit column total is 2,50,000. Here the difference is 10,000. 10,000 excess credit. And if that difference is divisible by 2, here 10,000 is divisible by 2, then some possible errors are: an amount equal to half of the difference posted to wrong side. An amount equal to half of the difference. Here half of the difference is half of 10,000, 5,000. Then an amount equal to 5,000 posted to wrong side. In our example, if instead of posting an amount of rupees 5,000 to the debit side of an account, if we are posting it to the credit side of the account, then the trial balance will show an excess credit of 10,000. Then the accountant should check all items with an amount of rupees 5,000. Another possibility, omission of post. Forget to post an amount of rupees 10,000 to the debit side of an account. In such cases also, trial balance will show an excess credit of 10,000. Example, salary paid rupees 10,000. Correctly recorded in the cash book but not posted to salary account. Now, the salary account shows a short debit of 10,000. Then obviously, trial balance will show an excess credit of 10,000. Then the accountant should check all items with an amount of rupees 10,000. That means, if the difference between the totals of debit and credit columns of the trial balance is divisible by 2, then the accountant should check all items with an amount equal to the difference, and also all items with an amount equal to half of the difference. Okay. Now the next point, if the difference is a multiple of 9, if the difference between the totals of debit column and credit column of a trial balance is divisible by 9, then the error could be due to transposition of figures. Transposition of figures means, if instead of writing 743, we are writing 347, it is transposition of figures. Then, if the difference is a multiple of 9, then the accountant should check for transposed errors. Okay. These are the steps to locate errors. After locating the error needs to be corrected or rectified. For rectification, errors can be classified into two categories. Generally, we can classify all the errors into 4 categories depending upon their nature. errors of commission, errors of omission, errors of principal, and compensating errors. But for rectification purpose, we can classify the errors into two categories. Errors which do not affect trial balance and errors which affect trial balance. Errors which do not affect trial balance usually takes place in two accounts. And these errors can be easily corrected through a journal entry. But errors which affect trial balance usually affect one account. Then journal entry is not possible without opening a suspense account. Therefore, this classification is very important. Okay. That's all for today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, comment and subscribe my channel. Thanks for watching. Thank you.